justice, righteousness. So I'm in the midst of a summer sermon series on the book of Revelation, and we're locked in on the vision of Jesus and then the letters to the 7 churches and exploring those during our sermon months here at North Hills Community Baptist Church. And last week we were in Smyrna, and I kind of did an anti-Christian nationalism thing because the call there is this sort of outward, outside pressure. It's about slander. It's about the suffering that's imposed from the outside and needing to be justice people still. That the call is faithfulness to the way of Jesus when the exterior world pushes in. And that's justice. And then this week we're in Pergamum, and the warning is against compromise on the inside of the church. There's pressure, there's threat, there is danger in Pergamum. There's great difficulty in Pergamum, but the concern here is not so much that you'll fail to do Jesus stuff out there, that you'll lose your faithful witness, but that you'll lose your righteousness, that you will compromise. Jesus talks about people that are teaching in the way of Balaam, who put stumbling blocks in front of the people, and that the thing that's going to trip up these believers is not pressure from the outside. It's not suffering or slander or rejection. It's compromise inside of the believer and inside of the church that's going to be the downfall of this church. But what's really, really cool is that the Greek word that the Bible uses for righteousness is, hold on, let me get it. It's the Greek word It's the Greek word dikaiosune, and it's one of my absolute favorites. Because of how the word functions, it's both righteousness, which sounds churchy, right? That's religious words. That's flowery. That's be righteous. That's religious-y stuff. But it's also justice. Be justice people. Because it's about rightness. And so Christian rightness, making things right on the outside, looks like justice work. And Christian rightness, making things right on the inside, is our righteousness. They're two sides of the same coin. You can't be righteous. You can't be right with God in your heart if your way of interacting outside of yourself doesn't look like justice. If you're not worried about if the world is right and becoming more right for others, then you're wrong. Your relationship with God isn't right if you're not making the world more right. So justice on the outside breeds righteousness on the inside, and righteousness on the inside, that's right living, that's right relationship, that's thought and heart and how you navigate your inner world and your personal life. When that is on right terms with God, you're righteous, and righteousness on the inside creates justice on the outside, and doing justice on the outside grows your righteousness on the inside. And I think that's really cool.